Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Star Wars The Black Series review, and today we have from Star Wars Rebels Sabine Wren. And as you can see, she's already out of the packaging because, normally I open them here with you unless it's a figure I had for a year or something before, whatever. The thing is, right now on April or beginning of May 2021, at least here in Germany, she's kind of hard to get. On the internet, she's always, you cannot get her for, under 40, 45, 50, 60 euro. Sorry about that. And yeah, and the cheapest I could find her was like for 33 or something, 35 euro, refurbished. She was here. There's a lot of tape in the packaging in the low part here because I guess it was crushed or something. The funny thing is, when I took her out, she did. There was this like new plastic smell to it, because every time you and I buy a new toy, we take him out of the tray and smell it because plastic. No. But yeah, the thing is, I don't remember the reason because I don't do it every time. Mostly now I'm opening things in front of you, so I don't get the time to to do that vicious thing. And yeah, it's possible that she was new, but that the packaging was all like violated and all ravished, or crushed or something. But yeah, anyway, let's read her little bio here. Sabine Wren. Sabine Wren was a Mandalorian warrior, explosives expert, and talented graffiti artist. Qualities that came in handy as one of the first to rebel against the Empire. The Empire. And yeah, her artwork is really nice. Tapping here. I should tap on the screen, not on the box. What happens when you use too much phones and things? Yeah, I really like her artwork. I don't have, I have a couple more, but not many. I actually have this guy here next to me, and I don't know, that's also not, I think that might be Seb or Hera's gun, I have to check that. I have a new packaging Hera. This is not the order, but I'm just putting them together because they're from the same line. I have Ahsoka, and I have, Sabine, Ezra, Hera, and Ahsoka. Anyway, that's good. Anyway, there she is. Let's lower the camera again, bring her forward. And as you can see, I remember long before, when this figure came out, the first version, I actually didn't buy it because I thought the face was horribly painted, which is true. So I don't have that figure, which is the same figure but with the horrible face print. Of course, that could be fixed just by putting the helmet on, but if you buy a figure, you want the whole figure to be good, yeah? And they kind of fixed it now. Yeah, it's super tight, this helmet, and it's even a bit scary how tight that is. Actually, I don't know if I should better heat it. It's coming out already. There she is. I don't have the old face sculpt, and I won't ever. Now they fixed the eyes with the, how is it called, the new print technique, the photo real, even if she's not from a real actor, she's not a real actress, or maybe the character was inspired in some real person's face, and then they got this person to pose for them and get the face scan, I don't know. In any case, the face looks better, even if my this eye, this one, seems to be a bit misplaced. Let me check that off camera. I mean, it's hard to say because it's also, I mean, of course, the hair there, the mold makes it a bit hard for this eye to be stamped, tempoed. I don't know what the technique is. I mean, they like smash it there and it sticks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, her face, her head, I mean, still everything is one piece in that yellowish skin tone, and everything is painted on top. Is, as you can see behind that ear, actually the actual ear, or I know that's still hair. Yeah, here's the paint is not so precise, but the face is good. The shape of the head is a bit funny, but yeah, it's fine. I would prefer, of course, that if the hair was, let's say, a piece of lila rubbery plastic with the orange painted on it, but that was, I guess this figure came out before they started using that method, process, whatever it's called, technique. You know what I mean? Anyway, of course, we have the helmet. It's very, very nice. There's always this situation that your visor can come a bit misprinted, mispainted a bit, yeah, and you have to fill in the spots where the black didn't is not there. You know, I would like the contrast to be bigger. I mean, you have the plastic is this magenta thing, I don't know, like violet, and you have this grayish, this purplish gray or whatever, which is, it can get lost a bit easy for me. I mean, in my opinion, from near you can see it, but from afar is yeah, you see the two little orange spots. Anyway, she comes with her two guns. These are let's say, typical Mandalorian guns. I don't know the model. You're the expert, you know. But yeah, it's in Clone Wars and all of that. You see a lot of Mandalorian characters wielding this kind of like pistols or guns or whatever. It's two like the same mold, same dry brush and everything, you know. And she comes with her little graffiti thing, which is, I mean, it's nice. It's better than she comes with it than if it wouldn't be there. But yeah, she comes with these things and that's it. So I always use the guns. I mean, you can of course put the guns in the holsters. The holsters are for the guns, not for the graffiti thing. And actually it's good if I put it there so that, as you can see, the thing is all collapsed there. I have to reshape that holster, and we'll help that by just putting the gun in there, you know. Now, articulation wise, she can the head is on a ball hinge. It can actually, it doesn't have that much movement to the front and to the back, or tilt. Is a little bit of tilt, you know. And for this character it would be nice to have it more, because she's an artist. She's full of personality, and you cannot give her the head tilt. That's a bit of a miss. I mean, she has a little bit, but she needs more. She's an artist. Believe me, I'm an artist as well. Not a graphic artist, but yeah, musician. There you have the head all to the front, and at least she has very good range to the front and to the back. Then the shoulders are in a normal hinge, ball hinge, you know. A bit worried that this shoulder is a bit, it's fine. She can turn the arms all around, and I don't know if the older figure, if these shoulder pieces were flexible as well, or if they were rigid. But in this figure you can do this, you know. Like in the newer figures, I have the Hera Syndulla as well, but the older one, I happen to find a very nice printed one. I mean, the face print is all in place, and actually prefer my older one with the old face, the eyes and so technique, than the newer one. Anyway, I'll still have to compare that again. But yeah, you have a lot of, well, nice movement in the arms, a bit over 90 degrees elbows, and of course it can go, there's where you get like your bicep swivel in the elbow. And the hands, this one is, well, of course it goes all around, but the hinge is horizontal, and horizontal, I don't know, horizontal, I think. And this hand, it has the vertical hinge, good for guns. I don't know why this one is, well, at least one is right. The diaphragm can go all the way around, and it can go just a little bit to the back, really just a little bit, and a little bit to the front. She's very limited there. And side tilt, you have, a little bit. It's very limited, but well, at least you can turn. Nothing at the waist. Then the hips, the figure came a bit loose in these parts here, the hips and this knee. First it was totally stiff, and as I loosened it with heat and so, it became a bit like, let's say the ratchet is not there anymore, kind of. I didn't abuse of the heat, it just, this one is still okay. Anyway, you have only this much range of opening, really, only that. It's very limited, but well, that's it. You can move, let's say, 90 degrees to the front, kind of. You can move a bit to the back, and you have double jointed knees, but they can go all the way, but just like that. The feet, they can go that much to the back, that much to the front, because of this little piece of guard there, articulation, armor, I don't know, which is an extra piece of plastic placed in there, glued. And she has a lot of graffiti spray on her boots and on her gloves, and only there. Her little plate, I mean, she has a bit, just the minimal amount of armor, but it's cool. She's a cool design, I mean. And I like the character. Let's put the helmet back on, just because, and that will stay there now, because it's a pain to move it, to take it out, and all of that. And I like this. I mean, I think we all like the Mandalorian helmets. So that's Sabine Wren. I mean, there's not much more to say, I think. There she is. Now let's bring some folks for comparison. Let's start with some other rebels. Captain Hera Syndulla, wielding a huge blaster there and a huge lightsaber, just because I like the character and I like this figure very much. I have this was like my second or third, I mean, one of my very first Black Series figures. I just bought her once in Switzerland, because the face print was really, I mean, for that old technique, it's a good one. It's not easy to get these figures with the eyes looking well, and I mean, with the old face paint technique, the paint application. We have Ahsoka here, because I just love this character, and well, because she's from the cast as well, even if she's not I'm just halfway watching the series. the Rebel series. The very beginning I was like, okay, this is really childish, but after a couple of episodes it started gaining depth, and you do get to sympathize with the characters. Well, at least I was. And the tallest is Hera, well, Sabine because of the helmet. Oh, it's out of focus. Ahsoka because of the tips. I don't remember the name of her horns, head things, you know. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that was going to happen. Then let's take them out for a moment. Let's compare with people just like Bo-Katan, because I have her here, and because it could be an obvious comparison because they're both female Mandalorians, but this is a realistic, I mean, from the live action show, and she's from a cartoon. And well, I have Bo-Katan in this pose, but I guess they would be like the same height. Maybe Bo-Katan would be higher, like the same, you know. I want to leave her in this pose because I like it. And the armor, and there she is. And yeah, Sabine seems to be just a little bit taller. Seems to be like that. It's just the way it is. Yeah, they're around the same height, but I think, I mean, quite probably the armor is the shorter of the three. And then just because of reasons, we bring the Jaren, even if this might never happen, or it might happen, I don't know. Maybe we see I haven't watched the whole Rebels, so I don't know if Sabine survives or not, or whatever. But and then we have our original the original Mandal God. Well, the guy who started this all with these armors, you know, Boba Fett. But he's not standing. He's also like in a pose. Anyway, that's it for now. It's going too long already. I hope you could enjoy this review comparison of all of that. And please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.